Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trials Fusion Top 3 Tracks. The first track on our countdown is called Dark Blue by Alcor12, and this is the first time I've had this track creator, and let me just start off by saying that I'm pretty proud of this faultless run, because I think this is one of the hardest tracks I've ever done faultless on, and it'd be pretty safe to say that this is my skill cap. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Also, I got the Xbox One Elite controller, so I don't know if that helped me or made me think it helped me or whatever. Also, another reason why I like this track a lot is the bioluminescence and the whole blue thing. I really like blue in this game for some reason. And the reason how I found this track was it was actually the top pick of the month, and I played it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put this in this episode. So that's it for that track, and we'll move on to the next one. The next track on our countdown is by someone we have not had in quite a while. This is called Stony Hill by Kushland604, and I think this track creator knows quite a bit about being on Stony Hill, if you know what I'm saying here. So the rest of this track, I feel like it's got a cool aesthetic to it. I like how it's a mix of like that nature and like sort of this ruins, and then there's still stuff going on in the background, like trains. Two trains in the background, which is pretty cool. And that'll be it for that track, and we'll move on to the last one. The last track on the countdown is by someone else we haven't had in quite a while. This track is called Full-Meca by G SatchmO. And also, I haven't had a track like this in a long ass time too. You know, remember the track creator, the Elminator, how he used to have a lot of tracks where the track would build as you're playing it, which I think a lot of people have decided that these tracks take a lot of time to build, and really appreciate that this guy took the time to do that, even though, and this is going to lead into why there's no intro, I honestly feel like, and this is going to be a little bit of a sad note, but I feel like the Trials track community, building community, is starting to fade, and I think it has been fading for the past few months. For example, I was planning on bringing the series back to a weekly intervals, and after the last few months I realized that there are just not a whole lot of tracks being made. I mean, maybe I'm getting more picky, I don't know, but I feel like there are not as many good tracks being made as there used to be. And I think the only way that can be remedy that is if Red Lynx releases a new Trials game. And believe me, there are plenty of forums of people suggesting new ideas for Trials, a new Trials game that should warrant a new one. So, if you guys think there should be a new Trials game, hit that like button, and if you enjoyed the episode, please also hit that like button. Don't hit it twice, because it'll revoke the first like, so just hit it once. And that'll be it for this episode. Please check out all these tracks, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great one out there, and by the way, my revamping of the channel is going very slowly, but it's going. So, that's all. Have a good one out there.